future as a futurist. So how do we move forward together? So I'm going to get a little bit on my soapbox here, but here we go. One of the main drivers we see about tech and innovation is it needs to transform humanity in a positive way. We should not be working on technology if it's not going to transform humanity in a positive way. That should be our main driver. It shouldn't be tech for tech's sake, it should be driving humanity. The second, be a centaur. So years ago, Gary Kasparov played chess. He lost to the machine, came back a couple years later and teamed up with the machine and beat the machine. It was called centaur chess. Work with AI, don't be scared of it. It should be a part of us. We're gonna team up with it. We're gonna be partners. We're gonna break the rivalry and work together. That's what being a centaur is all about. AI is just a tool or a set of tools, right? I don't understand this fascination with AGI. I mean, the science fiction geek in me is like, that's so cool, and I can have like C-3PO and like whatever else, right? But ultimately, is that transforming humanity? That's the question I want to ask. Do we want to get the tool to that level? That's kind of the fear and fascination kind of mixing together. The last thing's going to sound a little bit strange, and hopefully you remember it. It's never trust a butterfly. How many tech folks are in here? Developers, admins, support, whatever else. We're really good at finding bugs. Bugs are really ugly and really clear, and we can get rid of them. We just want to stomp bugs, right? Butterflies are beautiful, but are they the most deceitful animal in nature? The oak leaf butterfly, when it's flying away from prey, will turn brown and blue as it's flying, so it looks like it's disappearing. And it will go down into the leaves and change color to the color of the leaves to deceive. Be very careful when it comes to fake news, cheap fakes, deep fakes, all of those things. Don't trust just on the surface what you're seeing, especially if it's generated with AI. You need a human touch to make sure that it's truthful. All right, any questions? I have 2 minutes.
I think we have time for one. Who's got a question? Comment right here.
With like self-regulating these kinds of, I guess, how do you feel about like I guess government intervention into kind of preventing like the doomsday theories that could happen with AI, for example, like kind of the things that you addressed earlier? Like, do you feel like it's something that the government should, or is it something that like should kind of be self-policed?
Did we not have the political conversation? It's a couple things. So one, yes, I do think there needs to be regulation, right? And I've been very impressed with the different countries that are coming out with different regulation right now. I'm scared that the government doesn't understand AI. And do I really want political folks telling me what's true and what's not? That's the part. I don't want the government monitoring information, but I do want the government putting regulations in place to cover it. Another one's like Section 230, right? So maybe I'll show some of my colors. Section 230, please protect our kids. That's all I got to say on that one. If you don't know what Section 230 is, basically it's the platform can be held accountable. Right now they can't, but platforms can be held accountable for what it's telling us and telling our kids. Generative AI can be pretty dangerous, right? Because they're taking it as blind trust. And so I think Section 230 is going to be really important regulation in the AI space. Sorry, I may have revealed too much, but there you go. Anything else?
What do you think is the ultimate positive vision of the shared AI-human future?
I really think that we are going to work together, that we're going to be centaurs as we work into the future. There's no getting around that AI is going to be part of our future. I don't know if it's going to be as fast as we think it is. Right now it's a great tool, especially for content creators like yourselves. But I think it's going to be a working together. We're not going to be handing over a lot of things to AI.
And do you think AI is eventually going to destroy us and take over?
You have to read my novel. No, I don't think AI is going to be our downfall. I think there's other things that are bigger and more powerful than AI.
Plenty else.
What's that?
Plenty else.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for attending. Can
Thank
we
you.
give Marty a round of applause? So Marty, as he makes his way out, if you had a question